I'm from my Steak. Do you know where that is? Yes. What do you know about my Steak? It's a shithole. Yeah, that is what it says on the sign as you drive into my Steak. Otherwise, we'd get sued. I've had to describe my Steak to London audiences. Here's what I've come up with so far. We have a local shop where for £3 you can buy a multi-pack of crisps and a flagon of cider. And with no apparent irony, that's the meal deal. So I don't... I did a homecoming gig in my Steak recently. That was fairly nerve-wracking. It was an evening of comedy and burlesque. That's a thing now, apparently. Unusually nervous, because I didn't know which one I'd been put down for. I'm 23 years old. That's not old, but my best friend at school just became a doctor, and I do this. That was annoying. I had this horrible feeling of numb at my core the other night when I realised on the same night my best friend was getting a degree in medicine. I was negotiating with a hen party, explaining that they can shut up or fuck off. That's how our lives are. Didn't even have a gig that night. Nothing happens in my Steak, literally nothing. I saw an old friend from school recently. I hadn't seen him in about 10 years. He was in a nightclub. We recognised each other. So I said, "What have you been up to?" He said, "I've been sick in my hand." It's good to have ambition, isn't it? I believe him. I know him. He ain't a bullshitter. I don't want to go back to my Steak. Last time I was drinking in my Steak, I got thrown out of a Subway restaurant. That's hard to do. Give that a go. I bought a sandwich. He said, "Would you like a refillable cup with that?" I said, "All cups are refillable." Got yourself a cup that isn't refillable. It's not really a cup, mate, is it? It's a tube, isn't it? Then he told me to fuck off. That's the end of that anecdote. I get by on pedantry quite a lot in life. I was in Scotland for all of August, and one day I was reading on a park bench, and a really dodgy-looking guy sidled towards me and went, "Hey, mate, do you want to buy some grass?" I said, "We're in a park." Thanks, though. Maybe you'd have better look at the beach. I don't know. I don't know a lot. I auditioned for a musical recently. I didn't want to. My pimp made me. It's the Book of Mormon across the road. Everyone knows that. Yeah. Well, I didn't get it because I'm here, aren't I? And casting director saw me live in Edinburgh, and much like all of you, took one look at me and went, "This guy belongs in musical theatre, doesn't he?" Snap him up before Lloyd Webber does, shall we? I had a visit from a TV licence guy recently, and this guy was a dick. I let him into my house, I don't know the rules, and I don't have a TV, I have a laptop. And he pointed at my laptop and went, "Uh-oh, you need a TV licence." I said, "Why?" He said, "You could potentially use that laptop as a TV." I said, "I could potentially use that laptop as a lot of things." Yeah. So that's how potential works, isn't it? I could potentially use that laptop as a very, very small fishing boat. I'm not getting that licence either.